you tired of the ups and downs of the stock market? Well, consider investing in real estate instead. Fort St. John is an excellent option for those looking to invest. With a strong economy, low rental vacancy rates, and increasing rent prices. This thriving city is driven by the oil and gas industry, with steady population growth and a low unemployment rate currently. It also boasts a relatively low cost of living, making it a very attractive option for families and professionals looking for affordable housing. Plus, the area's diverse range of industries can cushion any downturn in a particular sector, with oil and gas being the mainstay. In my early 20s, I had a little bit of savings. My mom decided that if she didn't guide me as to what to do with it, then I would just spend it. So she took my $8,000 and she put $12,000 of her own, borrowed $3,000 from a credit card, and we bought our first investment property. Initially, it was a negative cash flow for $40 per month. She wanted to sell it. I told her with all my infinite wisdom at the ripe old age of 22 that real estate is long-term and just to hold on. Within a few months and under different property management, it turned into a $200 per month cash flow. In my 20s, I traveled the world and I lived in Australia, Japan, Southeast Asia, and I always wished that I had purchased more of those $200 per month cash flowing properties. At the age of 30, I read a book which changed my life, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It was actually given to me and I carried it around for 1 year before I actually read it. This book changed everything for me, and that's when I decided to get into real estate. Now, I was lucky to have a great investment realtor and my mom that had a vision to guide me in purchasing a great property. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with, so make sure you surround yourself with amazing people. I now have one property that pays me $2,000 per month cash flow. I look for properties that are currently rented with quality, clean tenants in good locations where the rent collected exceeds the total expenses so that it cash flows. Ideally, the property should not need immediate expenditures or renovations unless you get it at the right price and should offer plenty of parking and laundry on the premises. This is just one strategy because I learned a long time ago that I'm just not handy. A lot of properties currently are under rented here in Fort St. John, so it is hard to find a super cash flowing property. I find that due to the nature of the area and jobs, however, tenants are transient, so keep in mind that the rent will not stay low forever. However, if the rent can be increased and expenses minimized at the next tenant turnover, then it's worth a second look at the numbers. If you buy a house with a suite or full duplex where you can rent out both sides, this can mitigate the losses and you will generally not have all the units vacant at the same time, so you'll always have some money coming in to help cover the costs. Tenants gravitate towards the shiny and new, so if a property shows well, it's in a good neighborhood and there's a higher chance of finding quality tenants at top dollar. I also like properties that offer plenty of parking and have laundry on the premises. Minimizing the tenant interaction by having separate entrances, separate parking, separate laundry, and separate yards can lead to happier tenants who stay longer. Once you own an investment property, careful planning and management are key to renting it out successfully. This includes maintaining and upgrading the property to make it appealing to potential renters, setting competitive rental prices, effective marketing, and finding reliable tenants. When it comes to property management, you have the choice between self-management or using a property management company. Self-management gives you more control and flexibility, but also requires a significant amount of time and effort. I recommend knowing all the rules for property management before you start. It only takes one tenant to scam you or damage your property to scare you away from growing your portfolio. Using a property management company can relieve you of all of these responsibilities and provide access to a team of experts with industry experience and knowledge. I still recommend knowing all the rules around property management, however, so that you can best manage your manager. So are you ready to start your real estate investment journey in Fort St. John? Remember, do your research, plan carefully, and consider your options. With the right approach and guidance, investing in real estate can be a rewarding venture. Subscribe for more great real estate tips.